I will explain this in as clear a manner as possible. In regards to your prehistoric ancestors, there was no continents as we know them now. There was only land and water. When you reached the ocean, you could not walk any further. So our concept of people coming from Asia to America is a modern thought. Our ancestors just walked from one part of the land to another. What we call Asia and America in those days was one landmass. The land bridge that is covered by the Bering Strait is called Beringia. The name Beringia was originally used by Swedish botanist Erik Hultén to mean the land that lies beneath shallow waters of the Bering Strait. In 1937, he pointed out that approximately 20,000 years ago, when global sea levels were hundreds of feet below today's levels, Siberia and Alaska were joined by a land bridge dissected by meandering rivers. About 12,000 years ago, after the oceans rose as post-ice age temperatures warmed, the land bridge mostly vanished. Beringia, in the strict sense, ceased to exist. So when our prehistoric ancestors migrated into what we now call America, it was no different than a person from Texas walking to Louisiana or Florida. They did not enter into a foreign land. They simply walked into another area of the same landmass. To suggest Asians came to America is superimposing modern politics, borders, and belief systems on people who existed before these European constructs of borders and modern nations existed. At that time, there was no Siberia, no Alaska, no America, and certainly no Mongolia. If you are going to attempt to redefine the past with modern concepts, you are altering history. You are interjecting belief systems and values that did not exist at the time. None of today's nations or national borders existed. There was not a Mayan, Olmec, Choctaw, Lenape, Aztec, or Creek nation. These nations rose out of the expansion of humanity across the planet. So I repeat in closing, before the water levels rose, North America and Asia were one landmass. The idea of people migrating from one continent to the next continent is flawed. At the time, it was no different than someone from the West Coast moving to the East Coast. There was no Asia or North America. It was all one landmass.